Yeah, I think everyone's pretty excited about it. I think we understand the connotations of the World Cup ranking points and all those sorts of things, but I don't think we're getting too narrow-minded or too fixated on those sorts of things. I think we've got obviously a big start, Fiji, and then we'll see how it develops. But ultimately, you know what's on the horizon. You've got three of the biggest teams, if not the three biggest teams in the world, coming to Twickenham. So it's a good time to be involved, and I think that's why you sort of want to be involved in these sort of games, to have the opportunity to play in these types of matches.
Yeah, it has to be, otherwise you miss things moving forward, and game by game we've got to keep improving. Toby has said, massive test for us to find out where we are as a group of players, and I'm sure Fiji will pose his questions, and will set us up for the Australia game moving forward.
Yeah, it's quite a boring answer really. It says, do you want to win 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4? But it's like the lads have said, each game as it comes. We want to win every game, of course you do, especially at home. And we want to beat the best sides in the world. So we want to be the best side in the world. Ultimately, we got to beat the best to claim that. So it's all about Fiji first. Massive game that. Hopefully we get a win there and set us up for the obviously the big three coming up after that.
From a back row's point of view, you get to a little bit of everything. I don't speak French. From a back row's point of view, you get to do a little bit of everything. You get all the forwards sort of stuff, but you get to get involved in the back line as well now and again, and there's a nice bit of variety there to get stuck into.
But as a scrum half, it's always good. You're the link between the backs and the forwards, and you've got 8 massive lads there looking after you really. So anything kicks off, I just stand behind them.
Alan Shearer, probably. Didn't play rugby, but I might have, I don't know. Could have done at school, but yeah, he was my favourite non-rugby playing sportsman. If I had to pick a rugby player, don't know. There's just too many options.
Probably go Zinzan Brook. He had a bit of flair and he was still pretty tenacious. So when I was growing up, he was showing my age, but he was the guy that I looked up to.
I think Justin Marshall for me as a scrum half, looking up, managed to play with him at Leeds as well for a year to learn off him. So that was awesome for me. Mine would have to be the Premiership final at the end of last year. Winning that was amazing from the start of the day, where all our fans came to cheer us on from the stoop, walking over to Twickenham, and the whole day went really well. Nice that we beat Leicester as well, which always makes it a bit sweeter. But yeah, that to win the first league trophy the club's ever won was massive for us.
From my point of view, it's bittersweet, but first half of the Heineken Cup final, managed to get on the score sheet and everything was going well, but then second half was probably my worst rugby memory. So in the space of one game, I had the best and the worst.
For me, probably quarter-final to final of 2007 World Cup, just the whole sort of 3 weeks, everything that surrounded that, like DC said, in terms of the fan base around you and the excitement levels and everything, sort of being in Australia and Marseille and going for there, that was probably the best 3 weeks of my career. Master Plan by Oasis I sang, I think. That was my first one. Was it good or is it good?
Was it
I think
good?
the song is good, but it wasn't very good.
I knocked out a very ropey version of Simon and Garfunkel's The Boxer, I think.
Nice. Was it good? Again?
No, it was, it was short and sweet.
And Dan?
Mine was Al Green, Lean on Me. There was all sorts of objects being held at me, bananas, everything, a lot of abuse, so I don't think anyone's goes down too well.
Probably Vinnie Jones. Someone's come up to me in a bar and said I look like Vinnie Jones, so that's probably he's probably got the qualities. He's mean, man.
Exactly.
I was going to say, I'd choose Tom Hardy. Because he's been. I've got a massive man crush on him, but then realistically, it'd probably be like Martin Clunes or something like
that. I'd probably have Danny DeVito playing me, really, wouldn't I? Someone small. Maybe Tom Cruise, he's quite small, isn't he?